Please welcome executive producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Holly, bring some good news, please. Yo, that drip?
Wow. What's up, Blizzcon?
Holy shit, is that like a coat?
Oh,
Because that's like a long jacket and the back is long.
Fantastic.
Damn.
Well, can you
That
believe
looks-
we've been playing
that
World
looks
of
awesome.
Warcraft for almost 20 years?
Don't say that.
You know,
Please.
2004 was a while ago, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, thank
some
you
of
for
us,
reminding
we
me.
waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs. Yeah! And we raced home to install those WoW discs one by
One. I got the battle
Across
chest.
nearly 2 decades,
It was
players
called
all over
the,
world have taken part in
The one where
stories.
you had classic WoW
Jaina,
and TBC,
Sylvanas,
and you had like the instruction booklet and all that stuff. That's the first WoW I got, like
and of
classic
course,
TBC, like the
so
battle
many
chest, I
others.
think it was
And
called.
together we've
So it's
jumped
been
through
a
the portal
while.
into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword.
No idea.
During that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both modern and classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action.
Are you
My
though?
friends at Blizzcon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
It's gonna be Kata Classic. Because they said they were listening, and people said that
With that in mind,
they
let's get
think
to it. As many of you
Wrath of the
know,
Lich
WoW
King
Classic
was
born
where,
out of a community's passion.
WoW Classic should end. So they're doing WoW.
And of course,
Cataclysm.
most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
Hey, you. I said I was gonna make a video
in
series
hardcore,
about that,
you only
but
get one life. And if you die,
you die in real
well,
life?
you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard, but you go again.
You go again. That's it.
We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying.
I died trying.
And because the
I have to
hardcore
go back to
community has
hardcore
asked,
WoW. I
the
just
team is
don't have the
planning to add
time.
a new way to play hardcore early next year.
Ooh, Soul Cellphone?
And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Yeah, I didn't play any of the classic. Like I started
And while
Vanilla
there's still
Classic
more
and
to
I
come in Wrath,
stopped leveling at
earlier
like
this year, we
20,
looked at
but
your
it was
feedback
a whole other
to think
mess.
About where are we gonna go next?
Yeah, it's Cataclysm.
We read
So next year
through
we're gonna
a
get
lot,
what, like
and I mean
Pandaria
a lot
Classic?
of your
Like, that's
feedback
not
on
classic
social
anymore.
Media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce
Classic Plus now.
Cataclysm is coming.
I mean, the crowd loves it, so
And
apparently people did want
It's
Cataclysm.
coming with hashtag changes based
Sure.
on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic.
Okay,
So
that's
now-
fine.
Let's jump into the Wayback Machine and get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
I'm personally a Kata baby. Like I played TBC, I played classic TBC, Wrath, and Cataclysm. But Cataclysm is where I was the least casual. So I guess you could say that's where I started playing WoW. And this is made by Hurricane, right? Because this is his style.
There is no hope, no future. All life is
This looks cool though. Am I gonna play Kata Classic? I mean, I didn't play Vanilla, TBC, or Wrath. So am I gonna level a character just for Kata? I don't know about that. because the game has changed so much that people are just playing the game, and in a week they're already max level and finishing the raids, and then you go leveling and there's nobody in the world. Everybody's just doing the dungeons and raiding and stuff like that, and it feels empty. That's what happened to me in vanilla. Like, everybody was doing the raids, everybody was doing like carrying in the dungeons by mages, everybody was doing like group leveling with the mage and AoE grinding, and there was just nowhere in the world, no people in the world. So if you're a casual player like me playing classic WoW, you saw nobody out there.
Everyone succumbs in the end. Deathwing.
Oh, that looks... Am I gonna play Kata? Because that looked pretty sick. That's Alakir, right?
You dare trespassing in my domain.
Into Firelands.
This is my realm.
Is that TB? Tolbarat? Is that the name? I don't think. I'm being mistaken. That's the Cataclysm music.
Deathwing, the destroyer, the end of all things. I am the Cataclysm.
And then he cataclysms all over people. Fuck, that looks... Am I gonna play Cataclysm? Am I gonna grind a character to play Cataclysm? Because I don't know about you guys, but that trailer did something here. Wow, am I gonna play Cataclysm?
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
First half of next year, so that means
All right.
we got 6 months.
Now,
So that means I got 6 months from, like 7 or 8 months from now till then to get a character ready for Cataclysm.
So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery.
Oh?
Season of Discovery is vanilla WoW with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities.
No way.
Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock?
No, but a tanking shaman? Yes.
Or take on the role of a mage healer? In
I'm
Season
sorry?
of Discovery, you can.
So now I gotta
Season
play.
is going to launch with an initial level cap of 25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame. You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards.
Oh.
Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will go. If you're here at Blizzcon,
Okay,
you can play
I'm
the
down.
Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall.
Level 25. That.
So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
if you love Classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out.
That guy's hyped for a
For all
warlock
of you
tank.
watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play.
Oh my god.
Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing. WoW Classic
Oh?
Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th.
That's at the end of the month.
For more information on the Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my dragon riders in Modern WoW.
Okay, let's go retail.
Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days.
I have no characters ready for that. Like I haven't
shout
even
out to my elves.
picked
It is
a main.
finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one.
New expansion.
Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. Blizzcon, it's time for a new adventure. One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth. For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time. And who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
Yeah. Call him in. Call him in. Call him in. Say the name.
The path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
There you go. WoW is officially back. Doesn't matter what happens now. Look at this big bulky man. Take it in.
What up, Blizzcon? Holy smokes! Horde, where you at? Alliance! BlizzCon as one!
Bring it up, rile him up, rile him up.
Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you. It is, thank you guys.
The people that are screaming are fucking wild.
It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft.
Same. I always try to quit. I always try to
Number two,
take time
you
out,
know
but I
what?
always end up
I
coming back.
really missed this work. And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again. As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning?
Not beginning, but
I love you, Prison. So given
it's been
that,
a while. It's been a long, long time.
What was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next? Right? What expansion hook? What single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years?
The wounds.
Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void?
Yeah, but are we
Talk to me,
moving
Blizzcon.
towards like the light
tell you
is
what, for
evil?
nothing,
Because
my
you've
pally
shown
Maine,
that with the
I'm all in on that
Naru
kind
and
of
stuff.
thing if
So
it happens.
is that all getting retconned and now they're all good again?
And really the big question for all the marbles,
What the fuck is
what
actually going on?
have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization? What is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. Blizzcon. All of these hooks. And 100 more. 68. Carry the 2. A bunch
69?
more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic.
I really hope so. I just want
A storyline that in
villains and
almost
stuff
every way
to last. Like I
feels
don't want
like the
Big Bad coming in
culmination
patch point 1,
of
then
the
doing
first
nothing, and we kill him at
20
the end, and
years
that's
of our
it.
storytelling.
Like that's not
A
what I want.
storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing
You better do the thing.
that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
I'll be 50 by then, dude. I'm gonna be 50 by then. I'm gonna be playing
BlizzCon.
WoW till I'm 50, probably. But
Are you with me, Blizzcon?
yes,
We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
is that Endwalker? Is that Endwalker? That one looks
World
like the
Soul
Final
Saga
Fantasy font.
It's so epic.
Then the
as
planet,
we covered.
Azeroth behind it.
It
So
cannot be
Eorzea
contained
with
within
the.
any single
It looks a lot
expansion.
like Endwalker.
It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
Thank you.
Come on now.
Yeah. That's what I want. It's a long storyline.
Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to.
Yearly expansions?
We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But
It's
keep
fine.
your ears peeled, I assure you.
It's gonna
We
get
are
data mined
moving
in like
with
next
purpose.
week. So
And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So,
and I'm not gonna have kids, so
It's
who the
coming.
hell am I gonna have to play? My cats?
also, given the scale of this monster,
Speaking of my cats, I don't know if you
we've
can hear them.
decided to change it up today. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
Let me just lubricate it just a little bit, because I don't think I can do 3 at once, buddy.
Does this meet with your approval, Blizzcon?
If it's good. Because you can show me 10
My
expansions, and if
friends,
they're
I'm gonna warn
crap,
you,
then
there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up. Are you ready, Blizzcon?
sure, hit me. Let's go. Tell me.
The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called
Better be
World
big.
of Warcraft, The War Within.
Okay. So we're gonna go
In this
in the
chapter,
planet?
You will be descending into the heart of Azeroth.
I should just
itself,
let him talk.
exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet.
Hey, Nerubians again? Okay. We're going back to classic TVC Wrath.
But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, you, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is
Go into
dispense
wowhead.com and just...
indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna go into
Talk to
Wowhead,
me,
copy the talent choices and just grind the raid for a few months, but sure. Justice and stuff.
The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight.
Could workshop the name a bit, but sure.
In this chapter,
Okay.
you will be returning, ready, to the old world,
Okay.
to the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas.
So you see, classic TBC.
There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the
TBC.
world into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of
Yeah.
Azeroth,
Basically,
but you will
classic
make your
Wrath
stand with
TBC.
the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
So we're still light, good, shadow, bad. So what happened to all the
Of course,
like
it is
URL and all the WAD stuff, you know?
things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, The Last Titan.
Okay.
In
Okay.
this chapter, you will again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend.
Classic TBC Wrath.
And
That's
there, at Ulduar, you
Yep.
will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth. And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the
But you
Titans.
do. But you
their
don't.
intentions,
I'm sorry. You
and
think
the
you do, but
true
you don't.
nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time. And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around.
I mean, that's a lot to
We
say.
are playing
You better put
for
your
all
money
the
where your mouth
marbles.
is.
We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now. Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm gonna bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago, now is the time to come home.
I mean, home
Now is
is
the
where
time
the Hearthstone
to pull
is,
on your
so
boots,
yeah.
pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight. Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever.
Again.
In a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, Blizzcon, proud defenders of Azeroth,
I'm gonna get the trailer
let
now.
the World Soul Saga begin.
In a few years. Yep, we get the cinematic. Oh shit, we finally see Anduin? After he unsubscribed from Shadowlands, like we all did. And yeah, I mean, same beard. We're all fucked up. Hear, feel, think. Is that Heidelin?
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide.
Well, he's now Manduin.
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
Look at the scars and the peeled skin, the scratches on his face, the scratches and the wear and tear on his armor. Dude's been through a lot.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Damn, Thrall looks so fucking cool too. I mean,
Someone is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream.
the cinematic team always knocks it out of the park.
Something dark is coming, Anduin.
The quality just keeps going up and up and up.
The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
hear, feel, think.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet.
So is it not Azeroth?
But that sword was aimed at someone.
Yeah, Sword in Cinematic is so huge, then you go see it in games like this. The War Within. The cinematic team, once again, out of the park.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart.
Yeah, it got to me.
It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the War Within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion, Xal'atath, a harbinger of the Void. The Void brings destruction and darkness that threatens
I get to
all
see the
life in
Naifu
our
again?
world.
Oh, I really hope
Last time we
I
saw
get to see her
Xal'atath,
now.
she promised we would meet again, and it turns out she was right. And while Anduin,
Good
Thrall, and others share
recurring
the same
villains.
visions emanating
Thank
from
you.
the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
My
Valeria?
visions are not the same as the others. No radiance, no song. Just the shadow taunting me from below.
Ashkajet. The Isle of Dawn. That looks cool. Ringing Deeps. Hollowfall. Nice. Delves? Like ESO? For Joe Warband. Hero talents. What's that? A new allied race? Nice. But it's dwarves, like... Dungeons and Raids, obviously. That warrior got smacked right in the face.
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Oh my god, she's perfect. She is perfect. I will
In the War
let the
Within,
Void devour
alongside beautiful,
Azeroth.
unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find
Nice.
in your delve a familiar character who'd be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have war bands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmogs.
Account-wide shit. Yes! Finally. I mean, so far they've only dropped W's.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to
I'm
take
interested
your
in that.
character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more.
Okay, now I need to see that.
Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
Okay, fine. A lot of people like dwarves. I don't really care, but sure.
I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular.
Yeah, I don't care.
There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year.
Fall 2024.
And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Okay. I am now gonna watch all the other announcements. I'll probably do like separate video reactions for each one. I might chop this one into different reactions as well. And then I'm gonna make like a general review of everything I've heard. So far, it's been great. So far, I haven't seen anything that strikes me as, bad or something I don't like. As of now, the expansions with a repeating story, not a repeating, a continuing storyline sound great. Classic Kata might come back for that one. I'm not sure. I missed Vanilla, I missed TBC, I missed Wrath because I don't really have any nostalgia for those, and I don't really have any nostalgia for Cataclysm either, but for some reason, I don't know, I kind of want to play it. The Season of Discovery is really interesting, so I'm gonna check those videos out, and if you want, please subscribe, click the notifications, go down, there's probably already uploaded, so you can check them out down in the description, or right here at the side of the screen, or I don't know, just go to my channel and check them out. Reactions are probably there already, and I don't know if the review is gonna be up tonight or maybe next Monday, because there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.